With a net worth of $118.8 billion, Jeff Bezos is the richest person on the entire planet. He still holds the title of the richest person in the world, just ahead of Bill Gates, despite divorcing his wife and giving her a quarter of his wealth. In order to better understand how Jeff Bezos became so wealthy, we will be looking at his investment portfolio. After reviewing Jeff Bezos' portfolio, I must admit that he is one of the smartest investors I have ever encountered. It appears that his investment strategy centers on purchasing innovative, special companies that will alter how we now perceive the world. In light of this, you must be a long-term investor if you plan to invest in internet companies. Without further ado, allow me to present to you Jeff Bezos' investments. He became the richest man in the world today because of these 9 investments, and he has chosen enterprises that will continue to produce wealth for him. Investment number 1: Amazon. A little-known business called Amazon is the secret of Jeff Bezos' wealth. When Jeff Bezos began selling books in 1995, some questioned how he would be able to compete with large brick-and-mortar retailers like Barnes and Noble. They are simply too large. In reality, selling items online is much simpler and more successful than doing it in a physical store. Sales surpassed 20,000 per week within 2 months, and today Amazon is among the world's top 3 most successful businesses. However, it is clear that Amazon no longer solely sells books. They also provide inexpensive pricing on nearly anything. You know, at these rates, the physical stores really can't compete. And Amazon has continued to grow to become more than just an internet shop. They have the Amazon Web Services division, which offers a variety of, shall we say, avant-garde items, such as blockchain, augmented reality, and game technology. Of course, they also have Amazon Prime, which has a variety of advantages. Deliveries are free with Prime Video. Bezos used to hold 16% of Amazon's, but after divorcing his wife, he now only owns 12% of the enormous corporation. I'm sure you guys are all aware of the service, since Amazon's market value at the time this movie was created was $890 billion. Bezos essentially possesses the majority of his net worth in stock. But Bezos owns more than just Amazon at the moment. Throughout his career, he has acquired a number of well-known computer companies and smart businesses. Investment number 2: Google. Therefore, as you'll discover in this movie, Bezos has made an absurd amount of wise investments. One of the best was a 1998 investment in Google. He reportedly put $1 million in Google, which today would be worth several billions of dollars, according to many reporters. In actuality, he was among the earliest investors in the business. Bezos was incredibly wise to invest in this industry back in the day. He invested in Waymo, a self-driving car startup, DeepMind, an AI company, and Android. But as of the right moment, we are unsure whether Bezos still holds Google shares or if he has sold. Sadly, he is not required to reveal this. Investment number 3: Twitter. Therefore, Bezos actually made a 2008 investment in Twitter through his investment company, Bezos Acquisitions. He participated in the second round of investment and contributed $15 million. You see, there is just so much money to be earned if you're around when some of these new companies are first starting up. Simply ask Bezos. Today, Twitter is undoubtedly one of the largest social media platforms in the world and a huge company. They are worth more than $22 billion. Investment number 4: Uber. Now let's talk about Bezos' next successful investment, which I'm sure many of you are aware of Uber. Bezos personally invested close to $3 million in the shares, which are now said to be worth $400 million. Not a bad investment return. Uber is, the food delivery firm at the end of the day, in addition to being a ride-sharing service. Oh, I see. BRR is simply a more affordable and effective aggressive business strategy that cabs, which date back to the late 1800s, taxis wouldn't be able to compete against Uber in the long run. Jeff Bezos was aware of this. He made a lot of money by investing early. Investment number 5. The Washington Post. To be quite honest, this was one of the businesses that I least expected Jeff Bezos to purchase out of all those that I would have thought he would. Jeff Bezos purchased the historic newspaper, the Washington Post, in 2013 for $215 million. Undoubtedly, the Washington Post is a significant newspaper firm with a lengthy history dating back to 1877. But Bezos purchased the Washington Post because he recognized its significance as an institution and believed he could modernize it for the internet era. Bezos turned around the Washington Post from being a loss maker to a profit in just 3 years of ownership. And he doubled its overall web traffic. When it comes to the online world, Bezos is a genius, and that only goes to illustrate how crucial it is to invest in hiring managers who have the proper current mindset. I used to work with folks who are similar to Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Murr. Investment number 6. Whole Foods. Since Bezos acquired this company through his own company, Amazon, all Amazon stockholders are technically now owners of Whole Foods. For $13.7 billion, Jeff Bezos bought Whole Foods in 2017. If you're asking why he bought it, it was because he wanted to grow his firm. As you would have inferred from his prior investments, Bezos is constantly considering the long-term future. First of all, he is aware that people are increasingly interested in knowing what goes into their bodies, and Whole Foods is about this. They exclusively offer items free of artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives, as well as hydrogenated fats. Bezos stated the following in relation to the purchase of Whole Foods. What we are going to be able to do is take some of our resources, some of our technical know-how, and broaden the Whole Foods goal. They also have a fantastic goal, which is to provide everyone with wholesome food. Investment number 7. Blue Origin. I don't believe this next investment will pay off in the short run, but in the long run, it could completely shift the game. Billionaire investor Jeff Bezos has made a significant investment in the space business Blue Origin. It is, in my opinion, Elon Musk's SpaceX primary rival, to provide private human travel to space and a significantly reduced cost, and with more dependability. Blue Origin is working. Jeff Bezos is going to profit greatly from this. I'm not sure. Perhaps it will profit significantly in the long run. But regardless, it is helping humanity in some way. We must evolve into a multi-planetary species. Investment number 8. Alexa. The virtual assistant Alexa may be spoken to. Anna can help you with a variety of chores. For instance, it can set alarms, play music, check the weather, and more. Bezos claimed that Amazon had quadrupled the number of scientists working on enhancing the Elixir's launted machine learning advancements, which have made Alexa smarter. Personally, I think this kind of technology will be crucial to our future, and Bezos was correct to make the investment. Investment number 9. Twitch. Bezos, Amazon, when Microsoft paid $917 million for the widely famous Twitch game broadcasting service in August 2014. It raised many eyebrows. Twitch is a service that provides live video streaming for those viewers who are perhaps a little older and are unfamiliar with it. It primarily focuses on live streaming video games, particularly esports events. These days, esports are very huge. In fact, League of Legends receives more views on its championship match than the Super Bowl, and it's expanding quickly as well. For some reason, Jeff Bezos made made a very wise investment in Twitch. The thing about all of Bezos' investment is that he appears to be aware of upcoming trends. Amazon sells goods online rather than in physical stores. It's a great deal simpler. Google made use of the internet to post knowledge on Twitter. You should post your thoughts online. As a virtual assistant, use Alexa. All of these are investments in the future that Bezos made in anticipation of their future success. You see, BAE doesn't just close his eyes, cross his fingers, and hope for the best when he's handsome. He focuses his investments on businesses that he believes will prosper in the future. Because of this, he asserts, you must be a long-term investor if you're going to invest in an internet stock. I only highlighted 9 of his most significant investments, but Bezos has a lot more astute picks in his portfolio, like Zappos and Audio IMDb. Rethinking robotics with Juno. If you want to get wealthy, it's as easy as investing in star enterprises that are going to improve the state of the world as we know it now, according to a number of game-changing, inventive, long-term companies. So what can you say about Jeff Bezos' portfolio? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe to Wealth-ology for more videos like this. Thank you for stopping by to watch. See you in our next video.